a bit of luck there, Ken. You think we're going to see the real Howard from now on?
I think so.
Looking at the leaderboard, Ashley Hales and Howard Plant have swapped spaces. Howard moved from the cellar up into 4th position, but no one has won very many pots except, of course, Kalmar. The blinds are up now, Ken, to 2 and 4,000. This game doesn't really need any help to help the action along. I mean, there's been plenty of action already.
Yeah, and there's been some big hands as well.
I can't ever remember a heat where we've seen so many flops in the first level. So,
Pass.
I think we played 16 hands and saw 14 flops.
Pass. Call.
Maybe not quite that much, but
Now check.
you didn't think so with this lineup.
Sam.
Blind on blind here. Howard Plant limping in and Kalmar
Dublin.
giving the free option and hitting top pair.
Of course.
It's amazing. Whereabouts in Dublin?
South Dublin. It's up to you.
That's where he's working. He's a burglar.
Howard's actually got sort of what they call a double
check.
gutter. A 5 or a 9 would make him a straight.
No, not a 5.
I check.
5 will
Oh
make
yeah,
him
yeah.
a belly.
Belly buster.
4.
Save yourself.
And why did Kalmar check the flop and bet the turn?
Call.
It's ridiculous. It's a dangerous
There's 20
flop.
clubs
He's
out
got
there.
top pair. He needs to bet it.
He's just trying to control the pot size, maybe?
Yeah, but it's ridiculous.
Check.
Check.
Yeah, it's good. Pair of 8s.
It does seem like Kalmar is benefiting right now from the fact that Howard's been playing his cards very honestly, hasn't he? I mean, if you think about all the hands Howard has, he's only bet when he had it, and if he doesn't have it, he's checked.
Or if he's got a monster draw, he just calls.
I was chasing the rush, it didn't work.
Well, they chased the dealer, that's all right.
Hojo needs to move his mojo.
That's for sure. But maybe he's one of those guys who takes time to start.
He does.
Get going.
He needs his nose opened a little bit.
The big slick for the beer. He needs it. He's got luck.
Call.
No chips at all. Almost. Oops. Problem
It's
for
gotta be
Bailey.
8.
This is a bit unfortunate for Jez Bailey. I mean, it looks like he's thinking about re-raising. And, I mean,
He's supposed to re-raise with his
Ruling.
hand.
I'm only saying that just maybe blind.
He's done more than half. So
I think
Yeah,
he did
exactly
exactly
half.
so I think
It isn't more than half, it's
you know,
exactly half.
as
But you're not
many
doing that.
hands as Ashley Hales plays.
Hello.
It's nearly impossible to put him on ace-king, isn't it?
Yeah, and he doesn't have a lot of chips compared to the blinds. He's one of the low stacks, and the
Raised
bear's
8,
got even
call.
less, so he needs to move with ace queen and
Pass.
put the pressure on the bear.
Possibly contemplate.
Obviously, the
to
bear
raise
is not
code.
going
Pass.
anywhere.
I could contemplate the man, but not under the
Yeah.
Pass.
That's it.
Hales had made it 8 under the gun,
Call.
and Jez Bailey has just called, which has brought Tim Flanders in from the big blind. Tim Flanders playing a
Check.
10-4 has now flopped.
All in.
Oh gosh!
This is so classical. Hales really wanted action, so he made a small raise, and he got more action than he wanted, and now he's dead.
He made a minimum raise, and
Yeah,
I,
I see this so many times. You're desperate for action, and then you get what you want, and then you're out of the door. This would have been...
look at
Oh,
this.
he's thinking about calling.
Well, Jez Bailey is looking at Ashley. Ashley is looking at Jez, and Tim is trying to pretend that he's in the toilet right now. Tim is saying, "Don't worry about me. I'm not in this at all."
Fold.
I'm just gonna check my 3/4 once more, and then I'm gonna call you.
Tim was trying to pretend he was in Tallahassee. But Flanders has 3/4 here,
Oh.
and this is... I think we're about to lose our first player.
Yeah, you need 2 straight clubs.
What about
And,
ace, king, king, good club?
you know, Ashley Hale's such an entertaining player. Pleasure to watch, pleasure to have, but nothing went right for him today.
Off the stage.
But he can only blame himself. He made mistakes. Ooh, the
Oh,
club.
He's got outs.
Not this, we're not
Any
the 10 of
club
clubs, for God's
that is
sake.
not a 9 or
Not
10.
the 10 of clubs, that'll be sick.
That gives him about 7 outs.
What,
Once
you want
off.
the 10 of clubs, you liar?
Any old club will do me.
Oh,
Well done, boys. Well done, boys.
Ashley Hale's taking the early exit
See you later,
And,
fella.
I guess it's just the problem with this format. You don't get the opportunity to do anything, even slightly.
Well, the most important thing, you don't have the chance to make a comeback if you make a mistake.
There's no time to settle in your seat in this game. Find out who's next to go after the break.
No one to play with? There's always PartyPoker.com.
I'm Roxanne Ciordia, and this is the PartyPoker.com European Open 3. This game is heating up. Who will have the bottle to make it through to the semifinal? We go back over to our commentary team.
Thanks, Roxanne. Ken Leonard and myself are glued in here, watching to see which of these 5 has got the sticky.
Pass. Pass.
Folded around 2.
Call.
Jez Bailey on the button.
Pass.
And limping in. Bailey's... He's got chip
Nice.
trouble here right now.
Yeah, you need to be aggressive.
And,
Limping on the button is not the right way to do it.
button against
You
the
raised
big
if you had
blind.
9-4, wouldn't you? I'll check.
Check.
Howard Plant would love a free card to try and hit his
Check.
straight.
He's getting ready. I know it's going to be there. 5,000.
You know,
Five to call.
you were mentioning that this doesn't seem like the Howard Plant. You know, this is not the Jez Bailey that
What?
Call.
I remember.
Well, he called with king high. That was pretty good. You know, Howard is probably bluffing.
No hearts.
I think Howard's gonna try to steal this one.
There's 20,000 in there now. Plant's
7,000.
bluffed once. He's bluffed
7 to call.
again. Shirley Bailey. Oh, this is
He
good.
must have got 9-4.
How did he pick this up?
I'm in trouble here, don't
No, I
I'm in
think
7-4.
the Plant's reputation precedes him.
Call.
Howard saying, this is the first time I've gotten out of line, and I've gotten raised. And it was a rebluff.
Yeah, it was an excellent call by Jez. I'm impressed. But the thing is, the Plant, he's been bluffing for 10 years, so now he plays tight for 5 hands, and I think he has a tight image. And who is he kidding? It's ridiculous.
Howard saying, nothing going right for me tonight. Back to the drawing board.
Howard Plant pick up the kings.
I'll raise. 5.
9 in total.
Tim was watching Howard like a hawk. And this is why it's a bit of a decision for him. Is that the right one?
Pass.
Yeah. I mean, Jack 10 suited,
Three
that's the
raise
hand
all
you
in.
really want to play, but the blinds are high and the raise are also pretty decent, so you don't want to commit too many chips.
Jez Bailey has run out of patience, and the re-raise all in. It's a nice move, but bad timing, I guess.
It's probably the right move against the right guy, but was not the right time this time.
Yeah, I mean, Howard has shown a
Oh, we're
willingness
four,
to
I'm out.
fold.
What's he got there, sweetie?
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
I think these two have developed a bit of an antagonistic relationship on this table.
This also
And-
shows why Flanders cannot really call with the Jack 10, because there's
Too many?
guys behind him yet to act, so he can be blown out of the pot.
40, 42 in total.
42. Oops.
The
Is that 42 total?
In
So
total,
that's,
yeah.
I think the
This is
situation
Plant.
here, Ken, is that Jez Bailey's going to be all in.
10,
Howard
15,
Plant's going to have a few
25.
back. And this
That's,
is really big
38.
trouble for Jez Bailey because we've seen one ace folded.
40. I'm still in, I gotta call you.
And we've seen 2 diamonds
35,
fold as well, the Jack 10 of
35.
diamonds.
Yeah, I have to admit
It's
this
lot
is
more,
a...
cool.
Some people would consider what Howard's doing right now a bit of a turning the knife in the wound. I mean,
Yeah, it's not beautiful.
Oh, you pair of queens, impressed me. Oh, got a chance. Anyways.
This is
42.
a bit like taunting. I think this is bad poker etiquette from Howard
Good
Plant.
luck, yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Jez.
but there are 5 cards to come.
Oh, there it was.
Oh, it's the ace!
And diamonds as well.
My God.